We got the nanny, though, from Nanny 111.
9911. 111. That doesn't sound like much of an emergency.
Nanny from 911, I'm sorry. Nanny Yvonne, right?
Hello, good morning, gentlemen.
Hello, good morning. Hello.
Or have I got the wrong station?
No, you've got the right station. Why do you say that?
Love the
I said
accent.
good morning, gentlemen.
Yes, gentlemen. We are truly gentlemen.
All right, then. Okay, I'll give you a break.
Well, I watch the show, Opie. I watch Nanny 911. I find it hysterically funny. Some of these families are completely dysfunctional, and I don't know how within... how long do you stay at the house?
We're probably there about 10 days, between 7 and 10 days.
Within 10 days, they turn this husband and wife that pretty much can't stand each other and little monsters that are running around the house into the perfect little family.
Isn't that lovely?
It is lovely. I wish I could remember now. 'Cause I got to tell you, all of you nannies, it might sound like I'm a nanny racist, but you all look and sound alike.
Well, that's because we're all British.
They're all British, very well-to-do. Mm. And which families have you handled? Maybe that'll give me a line on which one you
No, it probably won't, actually, because this is my first show coming up tonight.
Oh, you're a brand new nanny.
Yes, they're breaking me in with a big show that's on tonight. I actually have been on the beginning of each show, but this is my first show. We are doing another series we're filming over the summer, so you'll see me back in September.
So what's the problem with the family that you go to tonight?
Well, actually, there's 23 boys with special needs.
20? Yeah, I saw the trailer for this one.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
I saw the trailer for this one. You got there's a family that adopted 23 boys?
Yep, she actually adopted 32, but there's 23 on the show.
And they're all special needs.
All special needs.
And you are being brought in to help what problem? It seems to me like if you adopt that many special needs kids, you kind of know what you need to do, but
can you guess what the problem is? They needed a break.
A break.
Yes.
So you're going to now stand in and do what they normally do on a daily basis, so maybe they can go out and have a cigarette?
Well, yeah, a little bit more than that, I think.
Yeah?
Just bring over a gallon of glue. You'll be fine.
Super glue. Well, yes, we'll super glue them. No, it was very interesting. Yeah, they needed a break. The dad's actually in a wheelchair as well. He's a paraplegic.
Oh my goodness! Are you insane?
No, I'm telling you the truth.
And this is your first outing.
It was my first outing, but I've got a handicapped brother, and I've worked with handicapped children before. So.
Oh really? Fantastic.
I can't believe that you're finding this so funny.
Well, no, that's Robert De Niro finding it hysterically funny sometimes.
Oh, it's Robert De Niro. Oh, I see.
Yeah. And that's Opie finding things hysterically funny. Well, are there any uncomfortable moments that we might find hysterically funny in tonight's episode?
You'll have to watch. I dealt with dinner one night, and, Dad, Jim, runs it like a tight ship. I don't think I had quite the sails on right. I mean, it was pretty busy, put it that way. But it was a lot of fun.
So.
I took some of the kids surfing.
Hey, you took them surfing?
I did.
You're a surfing nanny?
Well, I am now.
Oh, okay. So you don't surf, but you took them there to surf.
I went in. I got up on a surfboard.
Nanny don't surf.
Yay! Nannies do surf now.
Yeah.
Where do you shoot the show?
That was in California.
Oh, you do shoot in the States. Okay.
Yeah.
How do they do surfing?
How what? Sorry.
How did the special needs children do surfing?
Well, some of them, obviously not the ones in the wheelchairs. But we did take some of the ones that were able to, and they were actually better than me at it, so that was a bit embarrassing.
I've actually never seen the show, but a buddy of mine has seen it.
Are you going to watch it tonight?
I absolutely will, but he said that it's a really there's some really funny moments, but then by the end, a lot of times you're wow, because things are boom.
Yeah, literally, we're there for 10, 12 hours a day.
Really?
And you do see a difference. There is a difference. I mean,
boom, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of times, even though there's humor with it, you do see some kind of an improvement as opposed to whatever was the first thing.
That's why I think the show's so popular, because you're learning something, but it's also a lot of fun. I mean, there is a lot of moments where people find it entertaining.
I had two of the moments that were my favorites from the show. Had to be the cursing little girl.
Oh, wasn't she bad?
Yeah, this was a couple weeks back. There was a little girl. She had to be maybe 4.
Yep.
I guess 4 years old. and she would use the F word and call her mother a fat F. And
fat fuck?
Yeah.
Wonder where she got it from.
Yeah, and the parents are completely. They were both just very nasty to each other. They actually brought in a marriage nanny. Yeah. After that, and then another one of my favorite moments was the young boy who wasn't potty trained, and the mother would take him outside the house to just piss all around the house, in the flowers, the fire hydrant down the street, as the neighbors watched. And somehow, I don't know how, but the nannies seem to get these kids in line.
Well, yes, it's just usually it's a simple case of saying no.
Right, some of these parents, they don't know how to parent.
They don't know how to say no.
Were you actually a nanny first, or what? How did you kind of get into this type of thing?
No. I was a nanny for 14 years, and I worked in a school for 4 years.
Really?
Yeah, and I actually got my certificate in the UK a long time ago.
Did you ever tell kids they couldn't have their pudding until they finished their meat? No?
No. My mum used to tell me that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Your mum.
I actually had a nanny, a British nanny growing up. Her name was Louise Woodward.
Stop it!
Jesus.
Come on, someone's got to be impressed. I pulled that name out of thin air.
You certainly did.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
How long have you guys been on the air, the show?
The show's been on for 2 seasons. We've actually been picked up for another season, so we'll be filming over the summer.
Oh, cool.
And we'll be on in September.
Yeah.
There is an element of fun.
We got a sound clip here.
Ooh!
Yeah, sound clip from...
The job's a
Mary
game.
Poppins!
Oh.
And every task you
You go around singing?
She's singing. Alone, it's very clear to see
I've done this in my time.
You have, huh?
I have.
A lot of comparisons to... I think that's why they made all of the nannies from Nanny 911 British.
Yes, because we're practically perfect in every way.
Right. And I think it's a lot harder to get angry with you with that adorable accent.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, you guys look a little too perfect for me.
Oh, no, you can't. You can never look too perfect.
So you guys got like a dark side?
A dark side?
Yeah.
I think everyone has a dark side, don't you?
Yeah. Well, what's your dark side?
Oh, I'm not telling that.
No. Oh, because that would make too good for radio.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, do you ever get mad at the kids you're working with? Like, I mean, it's got to be frustrating sometimes.
It is frustrating sometimes, and obviously, if I said no, then it would be totally ridiculous. Yes, you can, but you remove yourself from the situation, or remove them from the situation.
Hey, Nanny Yvonne, we got Kevin on Long Island. He has a question for you because he's got a few kids.
Okay, Kevin.
Kevin?
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Hi, Nanny. What's your name, Nanny?
Yvonne.
Yvonne? Hi, nice to meet you. Listen, I got a daughter, and she's a real pain in the ass. This girl screams, she curses, she spits at her mother, and every time your show's on, I sit her in front of the TV, I strap her to the couch because she won't sit down, and I make her watch it, and I threaten that you guys are going to come to my house. Is that the right thing to do?
Yeah, actually, I think really what you should do is look in the mirror.
Look in the mirror?
Yeah. Because I think that's probably where our problems are coming from.
Oh.
No. I was raised right. I don't want to hear that.
Well, what are you doing wrong then, Kevin?
I'm not doing anything wrong. It's my daughter. She's a bitch.
Oh, come on now. You're the parent.
How old is she, Kevin?
She's 7.
She's a 7-year-old.
She's 7, and you can't control your 7-year-old, Kevin.
Oh,
really,
my God, no.
I think we should have a school for unruly parents.
I think Kevin should smack his kid.
No, I do every once in a while. Keep
good.
in mind.
That's
Nanny
good,
Yvonne,
Kevin.
do you condone a little physical...
Absolutely not with the children. Two
No?
consenting adults.
Hey, my father gave me a couple whacks when I was a kid. I turned out fine.
Yeah, well, we all got spanked growing up there, Yvonne.
Well, my mother never had to do that. My mother had to just give me the evil eye and change the tone of her
All
voice.
right. Thank you,
Yeah.
Kevin. But don't you think a lot of these kids would behave better if you smacked them around a little bit? We all got, and I'm not even kidding, we all got spankings.
I got the wooden spoon every so often. Whack right on my ass, and I didn't do whatever I was doing again.
You know you can be arrested for that sort of thing.
Now you can.
Nowadays, I don't know, and it seems like they're getting more snotty children these days.
Well, what's wrong with teaching them from an early age manners and respect? I mean, that just seems to be sadly lacking.
Who has the time? A good smack takes care of it sometimes.
I got work to do.
I got smacked and thrown in my room, and then my parents went about their lives.
A lot of times if I ever misbehaved, I got spanked, and it was like it would just teach me that like if I misbehave, my skirt's gonna get hiked up, and I'm gonna put on some thigh highs and get a good paddling.
You're scared.
Yeah, Jimmy would wear some skirts.
And
when
what
he
do
was a
you
kid.
think? Do you think you turned out okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm all right.
Hey, it's kind of weird, but the phones have exploded. A lot of people out there have kids. You want to give some advice real fast there,
Yeah,
Yvonne?
sure.
All right, serious questions only for Nanny Yvonne. Let's go to Mike on Long Island. Hey, Mike, what's up?
Hey, guys, how's it going? What's up, little Jimmy?
Hey, buddy.
Hi, Mike.
Nanny, I have a quick question. I have a little boy, and he plays this game called Monster Rain, where he
Wait, Monster? Hold on, Monster Rain?
Yeah, Monster Rain. I don't know where the hell he came up with
that?
this from.
What is it?
But what happens is he goes under the porch, and he yells Monster Rain, and all of a sudden they're doing some weird sexual thing. I don't know, Nanny. What would you do in this situation?
Well, it sounds like he's really sort of mimicking his parent. I'm sure that he's learnt that from somewhere, and if I was you, I would just, I don't know what to say.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. Do you think maybe it's possible he learned it from like television or the radio or something like that?
Wait, all right. So, Mike, you got a young boy, is it?
Yeah, he's about 4 years old. Name's Jimmy.
Little Jimmy.
Okay. All right, little Jimmy, and clouds are coming in or something, and he yells Monster Rain, goes under the porch with other little boys?
I don't know what the hell, and they're making all sorts of weird noises, and heads are bobbing up and down.
Nanny Yvonne, how would you handle some kind of inappropriate sexual behavior between kids? How do you approach that situation?
That's a good question, Mike. Thank you.
Is it healthy? Like
Mike, Nanny 911. We'll come and sort it out.
Is it healthy if you catch because my niece, if we caught her doing something like touching herself, you just point at the area and yell dirty, dirty, bad.
That sounds like a good thing to do.
Oh yeah, I can see why. Yeah, I can see why you're not on Nanny 911.
Dirty, dirty.
Shame.
Let's go to...
Oh my God.
No, isn't it that you tell them they're going to go blind or something?
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I've been watching Nanny 911. I see the nannies show up at the door.
Yes.
And I gotta say, they're very good at their jobs, but they are a little what would be called matronly.
What do you want?
I am now looking at Nanny Yvonne. I am looking at your picture on the website. You are very, very attractive.
Very attractive.
Are you sure you've got the right Yvonne?
Oh, yes.
It says Nanny Yvonne. Are you blonde?
I am.
Wow.
And I
what are you
know
wearing
it's
now?
not very polite to ask, but are you in your 20s?
Oh, I think you must have the wrong Yvonne.
She said 14 years she's been a nanny. She has to be in her 30s.
No, and 4 years in a school.
Well, you're thin, blonde, shoulder-length hair?
Yeah, there was another Nanny Yvonne, which you may be confusing me with.
I better not be.
Well, I hope not.
No, you're very, very,
but there
very
was
beautiful.
there was another Nanny Yvonne, so you may be confusing me with her.
Well, then I will blame MJ from Philly who sent me the link.
All right, let's go to... We have a few more moments here with Nanny Yvonne from
right.
Nanny 911. It's going to be a great episode tonight.
What channel, by the way?
Yeah, what channel there?
It's Fox. I don't know what your local
Oh, Fox.
is.
Okay, Fox. That's Channel 5 here in New York.
Yes, is it?
Let's go to Rich in New York City. Rich, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey.
Nanny.
Hello, Rich.
My wife, Andrea, and I, we have 5 children, and whenever they act up, she always threatens them with a bath, and seems to get them a little nervous and kind of straightens them up. But I was wondering if there's like anything that might be going on that I need to worry about.
Sorry, I didn't hear what she threatened them with. A bath?
A bath.
Yeah.
Wow, that doesn't sound healthy.
His wife, Andrea, threatens him with a bath. The 5 kids.
All 5 of them.
Now, don't you think that's going to make the kids afraid of a bath?
No, I think it'll make them cleaner.
Really?
They get very nervous. I'm not sure.
No, don't worry. I think it'll just make them cleaner. Don't worry.
Oh, nothing to worry about there,
I think they might equate a bath with something bad.
A bath with something bad?
Like if she's punishing them with a bath.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, perhaps then they're going to equate something bad with a bath and maybe, have bad memories of a bath.
Of a bath. Yeah, we'll threaten them with a
memories.
shower then, and then you can always give them a bath.
Nanny Yvonne doesn't think there's anything wrong with that there, Rich. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just let your wife, Andrea, let her give the kids a bath.
All right, let's go to Scott in Modesto. Scott?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
How's
All
California
right, Scott?
today, Scott?
Hey,
Nanny Yvonne, I got a question for you. I'm married right now. I do not have any children, but I am about to have a nice little baby boy. Gonna name him Connor. But the problem that I got is that my wife is an overbearing, and pardon the lack of a better term, an overbearing cunt. I really don't feel like I should be able to smack the kids or anything else like that, but just being a new dad, what would you expect us to do just as a new baby is coming in line with such an overbearing bitch as a mother? Excuse my language.
Have you heard of not procreating then?
Well, I have tried that, but
I know it's a bit late.
Good suggestion.
A bit late for a condom, I'm afraid, but
Perhaps there's other things he can do.
That's what you should have done.
I think, Nanny, I think maybe the boat has left the dock, though.
Well, it has, actually. It has now, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's a problem, Scott. Well, deal with it in your own way, Scott. I'm sure you'll come up with a solution.
Yeah, that's right. I'm trying to divorce her to get to this blonde girl that I've been banging for a while. She's pretty nice on there. You have to excuse me, Nanny Yvonne, but my wife, she really doesn't know about this. She really doesn't satisfy me sexually, and I really, really, really like this little blonde girl.
Well, that's another. I think that's another story there.
Another issue.
All right.
Yeah.
Are they telling us that you have to go?
You have some great listeners, but
yes, we do.
Yeah, and I'd love to speak to you again. Watch the show tonight. It's going to be fantastic.
Tonight on Fox?
Will. On Fox?
On Fox.
Nanny 911.
What time is that? Do you know what time?
Well, it's 8 o'clock on the East Coast.
8 on the East Coast.
You are on the East Coast?
Yes, we are in New York.
Nanny
in New York? Oh, okay, great.
All right, thank you.
You take care. Thank you. It's lovely talking to you.
Thank you, Nanny.
Bye, Yvonne.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow, Fox doesn't have a sense of humor. I just got a note. Fox people saying you need to wrap up. Fox is going to drop the line.
Oh, they didn't. Why? We were getting calls from Scott in Modesto.
People,
and Andrea, their 5 kids.
5 kids. Threatening them with a bat.
People in the industry, the entertainment industry, just don't get it.
No.
They're all just uptight assholes. Fox is like losing their minds because we're having fun with Nanny Yvonne.
Watch that show now tonight.
A, we like Yvonne, and B, Fox. Look, Fox is the greatest at exploiting things. Come on, you guys gotta relax a little bit.
Just relax. Don't worry about it.
It's probably some publicist. That's all it is.
And British women love the C word.
Yeah, Benny
it all the time. Over there.
I forgot about that.
Ben was running in and saying, "You got to wrap up. You got to wrap up." They're getting a little uptight. Blah blah blah. Uptight about what?
What?
People were listening to the interview instead of having a boring interview. Wow, that's really great. 32 special need boys on the show tonight.
Now
Tell me more about that.
Riot, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, roll tape for tonight.
She was unflappable, though. You got to respect
that.
Yeah,
the British are like that.
They are
amazing.
And most of them are very dirty and kinky sexually.
Yeah.
They're submissive, because a lot of the British women are very bright, they're very strong, but man, they got that side. I dated a British girl; she wanted to be bitten. When I actually started going on your show back at NEW, I was dating this British girl, and Opie and Anthony, and
Anthony.
She was really funny and caustic, really smart,
That's
brutal. Brutal humor. I went to her on a date. We're eating dinner, and she yawned. I'm like, "Are you tired?" She's like, "No, you're boring." It's the hardest a date has ever made me laugh. She was just funny. She was just a hilarious person, and she liked to be bitten. She liked to be. Remember I used to say the girl used to want me to hold her head under the steering wheel. I used to force feed her, and she wanted me to hold her under the steering wheel so she couldn't not give me head.
Wow.
And bite her back and smack her. And man, if you would have talked to her face to face, she was like a school teacher.
Nice.
Loved the British girls. Yeah, dirty girls.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Dirty girls.
Yeah. I do watch that show though, 99.1.
I thought that was a lot of fun.
It's a laugh. It's some of these people are so dysfunctional, and you know damn well when that nanny leaves at the end of it, it's not all done. They through editing make it look all nice and dandy, but it's still the same assholes that she came into 10 days prior, and the kids are so nasty. You watch it like a 5-year-old. Just punching a 3-year-old in the face, and the nanny's like, "We're going to have to deal with this problem," and bam, the kid's just punching the other kid. The other one with the fat wife and the husband, he was saying, "This isn't what I bought."
We should get into that next because we still have the audio from that
clips
episode.
Of that?
Yeah, Marriage 911, right?
This isn't what I bought. Calls her fatty.
Why don't we do that after the break?
Sure.
Because you saw this one, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Brutal.
Now, the Fox people have got to chill the fuck out. That was a good interview.
We're
having fun with her.
Yep.
Now people know that the show's on tonight. Let's all relax.
Is that a clip of the show? Did they show Nanny Yvonne? Which one is she?
These are all the special
Here's
needs.
some special needs kids.
That
isn't her, is it? No, she's like the head nanny. That's her right there?
That could be her.
That might be her.
She's all right. Oh, my God.
What's their name? Silcock?
Yeah.
British...
Jim and Ann Silcock.
Silcock.
I think British humor is very overrated, but at times, the one thing I love about the British is they're if that guy would have called up with an American woman on the phone and said that, but the British are like, ugh. There are times where they're very, they still don't have that PC nonsense in their humor, which I like. They still can be pretty brutal in humor and be very funny without worrying about offending somebody. That's one thing about British humor you're going to love.
Yep.
Oh, Nanny Yvonne is going to be on Z100 in 5 minutes.
Oh, we should tune in.
I'm sure that'll be a similar interview.
Of course.
Let's see how wacky their interview is.
Yeah.
We got to tune in.
Well, we do the wacky radio bit from time to time. We could do that this morning with Z100 here in New York City.
We certainly could.
Because I'm sure they're going to just get just as outrageous as we did.
Now, Nanny, you go to the house.
Shut up.
Where were you when I was growing up and needed someone? Zoo crew laughter. They're all laughing, cackling. And the stupid token broad is trying to keep everyone in line. Oh, now, let me ask a question.
The Nanny is on Z100 right now, so let's listen in. And there's a wacky radio bit going down.
It takes a very long way, and it takes you a long way when you're an adult as well, and you learn it when you're a child. That and structure, you can see from watching the shows.
Yes.
There's a lack of it.
But Nanny, Yvonne, these kids are monsters on some of these shows. They spit and they cuss.
They throw things at people.
And then and the mothers and dads look like they want to jump off a cliff sometimes. I feel so sorry for them. I was telling the guys here in the room earlier that, no offense to those who love kids or are having them, watching Nanny 911 is the best form of birth control that I've ever seen in my life. It really is.
No offense, guys. He's kidding.
I think that's hysterical. No, but, as you...
No, you don't!
Children.
No offense to anyone who has kids.
Cats are pretty tricky, too. Everyone that doesn't have children always say, I wouldn't do that, or, I would do that differently, and my children will never be like that. But until you get them, you really don't know what you're going to encounter.
Nanny, Yvonne, do you have children?
I don't, actually.
So I wonder if your kids would be, like, out-of-control brats. Your own kids to take care of other people's kids, I guess, is my thought.
What I can tell you is that I've been with families for many, many years. One family I was with for 6 years. So I basically, and I had the children from day one. So I basically brought the children up while the parents, were working. So I think as long as you start the children off as you mean to go on, and you start at an early age, then wonders can happen. Miracles can happen.
One of the things that parents discuss all the time is the argument is whether you're supposed to be your kid's friend or you're supposed to be their parent.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a lot of people today want to be their kids' friends rather than their parents.
Okay! You need to be a parent, and you need to be the one that's teaching them. And that's where the respect comes in. If you've got a child swearing at you and spitting, and as you've seen in the show, there is absolutely no respect there.
That's what I was going to say, Nanny. There's a prevalence there with the authority figure. Really, a lot of the times it seems like the kids are running.
You should never use the word prevalence on a radio show.
Exactly, stupid.
Absolutely. I wasn't brought up that way.
That's funny.
Most people don't bring their children up that way. But once you do, and once you give them the
now
name of the
someone's got to
house,
come in with a joke.
then you're in trouble.
They've gone too long without that.
Here in the room is our friend Danielle, who is, how many months pregnant are you, Danielle?
6.
She is 6 months pregnant.
Congratulations,
Kick her in the stomach.
And Nanny Yvonne, she doesn't look nervous, but as a parent is expecting their first child.
Oh God, here we go.
What is
advice for the new mom
to
be?
For a second there. What is your number one piece of advice from day one with that child?
Get a belt.
Basically, manners and respect.
Don't trip on your stomach before the kid pops out.
I do, because I
stay away from rowboats.
Friggin' little fishing trip, Christmas Eve.
Hold off on the martial arts classes.
If you start with manners and respect, and they respect you, they respect what you're... Then you'll get communication
minivan, boat ramp.
Because they respect what you're saying. And, it just is the basics. And if you start off like that, I've had babies in high chairs, learning the basic please and thank yous. I mean, you can do it.
Nanny, what kind of disciplinary tactics do you have? Because my mom used to beat me over the head with a chancleta, and I don't think that is really
What's that, a chair?
No, she would hit me over the head with one of her high heels.
A high heel.
What would you suggest to people who aren't, who are to the physical punishment?
What should we be beating our children with?
What should we be beating our
Yes,
children with?
exactly. No, I find that cause and effect. I mean, again, communication. There has been situations where,
Are we done with this?
No, it's just great. I'm learning something, Opie.
I want to hear more wackiness.
At that moment, then
Can I ask
remove
Nanny a
yourself
question?
from it and remove the child.
It would be really good if we could ask questions. We got to figure out somehow to get into the other people's shows.
Nanny, how do I get the kids to lick milk off my dick?
Communication.
Trust and respect.
Just point at it and say, go on, lick it. It's all right.
What a toy. What a contrast with what goes on in radio, man. We went right for the juggler, and they're doing a real interview.
And that's the chick they tossed Christina Nagy for. Hit you with a chocolate.
And this is what
Miami Zilch.
Here you go. I'm going to beat you with a shoe. Nanny 911. We'll be watching. Looks like you guys have your hands full tonight.
It's going to be a great show.
Yeah, because they're all retarded.
Full of retards.
Very much.
Thank you.
Now they're a little wrap-up.
Well, you know what? With their job, they just go. Most parents have their own kids that they have to struggle with raising. These people, these nannies, go from one bad situation to another. I mean, every day in their lives is crisis time.
I know they're going to have a show coming up where it's like a check-in show to see all the families they help and see how they're doing now.
That would be good.
Can you stop trying to have personality, stupid?
You know what? After every sleeve report, we give away Zootopia tickets. We're just
All right.
Thank
This
you
is what
for that
bugged
wacky
me.
radio alert.
Tones.
Beep, boop, 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 boop.
Come on, contest time.
No offense to anyone who has kids or is about to have kids. You middle of the road motherfucker.
That said it all right there.
What do you think's going to happen? You're going to tease kids and parents are going to go, look, I don't like when you make fun of kids. I have them.
Yeah.
Hey, we're losing advertisers.
That's exactly what he's thinking.
Can you have
No
1 ounce
offense.
of balls?
No offense to anybody doing anything. Ever.
No offense to anyone who has kids or doesn't have kids, but
No
kids
offense
drive
to
me
the
nuts.
pedophiles out there.
Should we follow the nanny across America today? Because I guess she's going to be calling the Morning Buzz in New Hampshire in a little while.
Well, we need somebody from there with the...
Call from New Hampshire.
It's some guy that does a show called Greg and the Morning Buzz.
Let's
Are you
follow the
moonlighting?
nanny.
Let's just follow the nanny all over America today.
Yeah,
That's right.
See how she does.
No one's giving them more press right now than this program is.
And if someone does a better interview than us, we'll give them props, but I think our interview was stellar.
Well, I just didn't like the way we offended people who have kids or who are going to have kids. And this guy was good because he said no offense. And that kind of like alleviates all the tension, which I like.
God, when I hear a female on the radio, I just cringe. I just curl up in a little ball.
They add nothing to those shows.
Here's what they should be saying on the show. All right, let me spit my gum out before I put that in my mouth. Atta girl.
And then get the coffee.
Oh, she would hit me in the head with a chancleta.
What the hell was that?
Just put her in a dunking tank and give her some news to read. That's what women should be doing on the radio.
Right.
That's it.
Stay out of the room.
Only because there's always a harassment thing. They're never edgy or ballsy. Stop trying to keep everyone in line.
Keep them in check. That's my job. I know how to do this. It's my job.
You're a ruiner of fun.
Right.
Bill in Massachusetts, what's up?
What's up, guys? I got the morning buzz, but the nanny's not on right now.
Not yet, huh?
No.
All right, we want to follow her around the country today.
All right.
Because Fox was so uptight with our interview, I want to see how everyone else is handling her today.
Right.
This is a typical, they got 4 guys and a girl, and really like mom and pop radio show.
Dude, every other show in America has to have that girl.
Is she funny, dude?
Bro, they had a girl, she left, so the program, they had to get another girl who's just like, the woman's perspective about everything.
Because these guys that run these radio stations, they have no clue. They want to balance in the morning. Well, we'll get the female in there to balance out the perspective a little bit. Screw that. Just let guys get on the radio and be guys.
Absolutely.
Without looking over their shoulder like, oh, we got this bitch in here every morning that's going to be upset about something. And then they won't even acknowledge that the bitch is upset,
Yeah.
How many chicks do you want to talk to on the phone because they make you laugh? It doesn't happen.
We get girls on this show like a Dee Dee, gives us some good radio, but I mean, to have her full time would be just a disaster for the program.
At least she brings something. She talks about being spanked and what a pervert she is. At least she does honest radio. I mean, she's great because she tells the truth.
Yeah. All right, what's going on there, Bill?
Commercial.
A lot of commercials?
Of course.
Yeah, they just went to a commercial, so I'll see you in a half hour.
No doubt. All right, we're gonna get you on hold here, and we'll pop you on as soon as she starts up. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
Eric, do a test with this guy, because when you guys do this wacky radio... Oh, you did? Okay. Because we love this...
Hey, Opie.
I'm sorry.
They already did.
I'm sorry, okay. We love this wacky radio bit as long as you guys know how to do this for us.
And make sure you check in once while it's playing real quick just so we can hear it, because a lot of times that will happen. You'll put it too close and we can't communicate.
Right. There you go.
No offense to anyone that's ever done it. I mean, I'm not saying that you didn't do a good job. I'm not trying to offend anybody that's ever called in. I mean, all kidding aside, guys. I mean, let's just have a good time.
Come on now, right?
Feelings don't need to get hurt.
No offense.
No offense.
We need a woman to be sitting here
You know what,
keeping
though?
us in line.
To be fair, though, there's a bunch of the guy hosts that do the same shit,
They're awful.
too. You can't just completely blame it on the...
Well, not to
host.
offend any of the girl hosts. There are guy hosts.
Good point. Good point.
You know, I don't want to offend.
They don't get how to get just a big audience. You just got to be honest. You know, those guys are like, oh, I'm a parent. Oh, slow down a little bit. Relax. They'll still listen. People will still listen.
You know what would be fun with a girl on the show? If the guys locked the doors and fucked her in the mouth. The whole show. Just...
Wow.
You insane.
That'd be great.
It's like, where's he going with this one?
That was the type of thing you say in humor, and it comes out in anger, and then you just make eye contact with every other person in the room.
Anthony's looking around the room for support.
Wow.
And for the first time, both me and Jimmy were out.
And yet
Jimmy was even offended.
Usually you get some support from one of us.
Got nothing.
Neither one of us disagreed with it. It was just like, all right.
Yep.
I'll
Fuck her in the mouth.
Okie doke.
Let's check in on the nanny here.
was
Bill in
too hard.
Massachusetts. Bill? Anything happening yet?
Bill.
No, they're just talking.
Talking.
You want to hear what they're talking about?
What are they talking about?
I don't know. Stupid shit.
All right, well, let's
put the phone down there. Let's hear.
Oh, come on. I was already dreading this.
No, I love that. It's right along the line of mold. Yeah, that's it. Hey, you know what? When we go into the doctors and we get the big dig, when we get the checkup, we talk about it. You know what I mean?
So noon time today.
Yeah.
Going in.
It'll be over in like 10 minutes, right?
A little longer than 10 minutes, but it's cold and it hurts.
Captain get nipples, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, she's getting her snatch opened up a little bit.
Is
for a little,
she?
Yeah, for a little checkup.
Gyno?
Yeah, because she said it's cold.
Andy's little
Yes,
keyboard here.
I don't like that.
You know, 3/4 of the buttons are gay related. I just noticed that. What is that? And the other one is
Higher whore.
You know, it's just.
I'm gonna try to add some new ones today.
Yeah, it's always good.
All right.
It's always good. Roadkill's gonna give me a couple too. I guess he's looking for some as well.
Silence of the Lambs.
I love that. It was great.
Okay. And it's got to come from Laura.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna have an echo behind it.
Yeah. Roadkill. If you
All right, I don't
It's
know.
going to have an echo behind it. That's not bad. I think it's a big box joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Big
actually,
box joke.
that was a great toughen gin nipples, didn't it? That was a really excellent clip usage.
But I like it when you say it sexy.
when she said, of course, caller 10 is going to get tickets to an upcoming Verizon Wireless Arena event. This time around, it's Three Doors Down, Stained, and Breaking
I'm
Bench.
so glad we don't give away tickets anymore. That is the
Awful,
biggest
Remember
waste
that?
of time
And the
ever.
whole phones would just be tied
Ever.
up for an hour of people going, did I win?
We would be trying to do a talk show, and then we'd have to give these dumb tickets away. No one really cares, and except, enough people that just tie up the phone lines, calling back 100 times each.
And the PD would say, don't tell them that the tickets were given away already, because we want them to keep listening
Thinking that
and
there's-
calling
they still
and
have a
hoping that
shot.
they have a shot. So the phones would be packed with people just trying to win, and you're trying to do a funny
Okay.
show and involve the audience. Ugh. Horrid.
All right, well, let us know if they get the nanny on the phone. All right, Anthony, you want to do Marriage 911?
Yeah, let's hear some of these. It was a Nanny 911 episode, and the kids were just like disasters. And as you're watching it, you realize the parents just hated each other. This woman couldn't stand the husband because he did nothing, but he worked for a living, came home, and just did nothing to help out his wife with the kids. And the husband was pissed off because the wife, they showed a picture of her when they got married, and she was pretty nice looking. And she just packed on the pounds, like a couple of 100 pounds. She's big, fat, like slovenly. She's slovenly. And he would go around and point out, like, a stain she'd have on her shirt. And the shirt, she's got a big bunt that's hanging. And the shirt's, like, puffed out, and there's a big stain on it. And he just pointed and go, yeah, oh, that looks great. That looks sexy. That's hot. That's nice. And he'd give her chocolate bars and go, no, your mom's, and talk to the kid, right with the mom in the room. No, your mom's trying to lose weight. Your mom's trying to lose weight. These must be a no-fat chocolate bar she's eating. Like, so sarcastic and very nasty to her. And one thing he said was that he's mad at her for being so fat because that's not what he married and that's not what he bought, he said. This isn't what I bought. So he's pissed.
Good for him. They always show the fat, lazy husband. Nice to see that.
Yeah.
Good.
And he comes home, and he bore this weird resemblance almost to, who the hell was it? From Lethal Weapon.
Was he black or white?
White.
Mel Gibson?
Yeah, Mel Gibson. But it was like Mel Gibson's retarded older brother kind of looking.
Sure.
But you could see how someone would, trying to strike up a conversation with him, might say, you kind of look like Mel Gibson. So he comes home, and he's always telling his wife how many girls at the office told him he looked like Mel Gibson today. So he's just twisting it to her, and she's twisting it to him.
And an interesting twist. In Lethal Weapon, the picture of his wife that died, that was Dice's first wife.
Really?
Yes, bit of trivia.
Dice's first wife
was
is
the
a picture
photograph
of
in
the dead.
the original Lethal
That
Weapon, yes.
caused him so much pain.
Yes.
Well, how about that?
Is the guy keeping himself together?
Yeah, for the most part, sure.
Right.
You know, regular guy, working Joe kind of guy, back to the office. But he doesn't help out with the kids, and she's pissed at that.
I've been working on a new bit.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out how to get it done without getting punched in the face. But I want to walk around the streets of New York. You know how they have the outdoor cafes?
Yeah.
And I'm dead serious. I'm just trying to figure this out. Maybe we'll do it with Club Soda Kenny. It would be a great bit for Meet the Creeps, by the way. And when you see a fat lady just eating something really disgusting on the sidewalk for lunch, it's called No Wonder You're Fat.
You don't even have to describe it anymore.
Wait a minute now.
Wow.
Can you imagine the reaction? How do they respond to that? Where you're walking down as just a Joe worker.
We see it every day.
I
you
see
the
it all
fat
the time
person
because I'm so sick of these people
face.
saying they can't help it. It's something genetic bullshit.
It's glandular.
But you see these fatties just eating just this awful stuff for lunch and stuff, and I just want to play a game called
And now what you
actually the game would be called And You Wonder Why You're Fat. Yes.
And
I'm not even kidding.
Stop?
I'm going to get a DAT recorder. I'm going to try a few.
You would just stop?
Yeah,
and
point at their food.
Point at their food and say that and wait for the reaction.
And just say, and you
Holy
wonder why
shit,
you're
is that
fat.
Funny. And you wonder why you're fat.
No offense to people who might be overweight or having
Jimmy?
trouble
Of course
eating.
not.
How funny, not that listeners should do that and send in clips, because that would be really
Holy
offensive to have a bunch of
Jesus,
fat people being assaulted
course.
all over New York. That
is
hilarious.
really good. Everyone has seen it. The fat person just stuffing their face.
You know what? I haven't done street stuff in a long time. Give me a freaking DAT recorder. I'll try a couple.
What are they going to do, chase you? Of course you could just...
Oh, people in the restaurant will be appalled.
Oh, my God. That is rude.
No wonder you're fat.
I'm not going to go into restaurants. It's all these outdoor cafes. Right. They're right on the sidewalk, and you walk by. You can get a quick one in.
Yep.
What, are they going to jump over the railing and then chase you?
And you wonder why you're fat. Just yell that at them, point, walk away.
All right, anyway, so here's the first clip from Marriage 911.
What attracted me to Laura was she was very tall, very leggy, just beautiful. The moment Laura became pregnant, everything changed as far as her eating habits. She just started eating everything and anything she wanted. A lot of candy, a lot of cookies, a lot of snacks. Get your priorities straight. You know? She porked out. I was freaked out. In fact, what I told Laura was, this isn't what I bought. This isn't the person that I made a decision to spend my life with. You know, get away, fat ass.
Get away, fat ass.
I love this guy.
He's saying it, calls it like he sees it.
Yep.
That's it. She gained hundreds of pounds, and he's pissed.
You know, when you get married, never been married, but when the...
Sorry, I am so distracted.
Well,
There's a new commercial out. Is it Old Navy? the bikini commercial, the bathing suits for the family commercial. Best commercial on television right now. There's just hot chicks in bikinis.
Holy crap.
Like laying on blankets, and they all look like 18.
Could that black guy be darker?
Yeah.
He looks like a Haitian who lives on Venus. That's the darkest black man I've ever seen.
That's the Jamaican that's going to be stealing your girl in those bikinis.
His name is Token. Why do they have to do that? We get it.
Well,
black people wear
the
bathing
black
suits
person
too.
And the Asian
Jesus.
in every commercial.
We
now.
get it.
They can't just be white people.
Want to
in the
represent
commercial.
everybody.
Everyone must be represented.
And
Yet,
I know it's funny.
there are exclusive black McDonald's commercials. But in every other commercial, you see they've got to put a mix. But there are like,
no, it's great.
Yeah, Mickey D's.
And
You know it's just going to be a black.
Those are the hiring in-house videos.
Anyone else notice that when they try to represent everybody out there in some of these commercials, they find those models that, Asian, black. They take care
Asian, black,
they,
white
they,
person.
they take care of 3 or 4 with one model.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they can't get all these people on the screen at the same time.
I don't want to do that.
A Blatino.
We got Nuts from whackbag.com.
Hey.
Proud to be fat. Hello.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello, Nuts.
How you guys doing today? How you doing there, little sweet cheeks?
I'm okay, Nuts, and I hope you're well, too.
I'm doing wonderful.
Good,
Hey,
good.
I am proud to be fat, man. Not every fat person says that it's from the glands or it's from, genetics and all that bullshit, man. I'm proud to be over 500 pounds.
Can I disagree with you and say that is it pride or is it just a defense mechanism, like I'm not going to let the true pain of this episode get me down, almost like a defiance out of sadness?
Yeah, you're probably right, Jimmy.
I don't think you should
no
use
one
the word
wants
pride.
to be fat. You don't want to be fat.
You might be okay with your
that's fine.
fatness, and that's fine, but to say I'm proud to be fat is a little weird. I don't think anyone's proud to be in... I don't think people are proud to be in good shape. It's just what you choose to do.
Well, you should be. If you've ever seen Opie when he stretches, that little sweater comes up to the belly button, and you see those V-lines. How can you not be proud of that, for Pete's sake? Jesus, sometimes you want to run your fingers over it and go, look at the muscular outline there. Well, no, you've seen him, though. He puts his hands over. How are you not proud of that body? And I'm kidding, of course. I mean, no offense to gay people or anybody who might have some gay friends, or I'm just saying that in good nature.
Wait till we get to today's gay story.
The gay story of the day.
We might have to start a new segment on the show called Gay News, because man, there's some gay sex going on all over New York City.
Some gay stuff going on in this city, boy. Let me tell you.
We'll get into that in a little bit. All right, so Marriage 911.
Why Nuts?
We like this guy, right?
Yeah,
it's great.
Okay,
he
here's
can't
another
stand the fact that his wife turned into
Oh.
a pig.
Yeah, when you get married and the guy who marries you, a priest or whatever, he says for better or worse.
Yeah.
I think you're not looking at your woman thinking, if the worst means she's going to gain 100 pounds, I'll be there for you.
Yeah.
You're not thinking that when they say that famous phrase.
You know what? Everyone wants.
You're thinking that if she gets a little cold, you'll help her out a little bit.
Yeah.
Or maybe her logs become too long and solid. That's okay.
Sorry. Again, that horrified look.
All right, that's true. Maybe you should marry her and then put her in a room and fuck her in the mouth.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you today? I expect it from Jimmy, not you.
I pictured a wacky morning show, just, gathering around, showing her a thing or two.
She's double pumping from left to right. And
both hands working. Of course.
All right, well, let's play another clip from...
Oh, that's right. A guy gets married, and the woman, or even the guy, gets fat. Sure, you love the person inside, and it shouldn't matter what the hell happens if you gain a bunch of weight and stuff. But the fact of the matter is, that's part of it. You don't want to be married to someone that's fat. You don't want a big fatty. If you married a fatty, that's one thing. You can't then say, hey, lose some weight, fat ass. But if you marry a nice, slender girl, and she porks up like that, you should not catch shit for saying, hey, what's going on over here?
I think you want someone that is willing to at least try.
Yep.
Take a whack at it.
Take a whack at it and try to stay in shape. Take a whack and try to stay in shape after you have a kid. But there's
There you go.
so many couples out there, there's one or the other just giving up.
Mm-hmm.
Just giving up. They don't even try anymore,
You hear these excuses. I was listening to 1010 Wins, and they were doing a whole little piece on Hollywood moms and how they snap back into shape and look beautiful. And they were talking to regular moms around the city, and the big excuse was, well, if I could afford a personal trainer to come in on a daily basis and work out, I could snap back too. There's a gray area there. You don't need to be rich and have a personal trainer, and if you can't afford that, it means going and stuffing your face every day with fat and Twinkies. Like, see, that seems to be what they do. Well, I can't afford the trainer, so I'm just going to eat all day.
And not exercise.
Right. Just, what the... He didn't buy that. That's what he said. And he lets her know on a daily basis.
Let's go to the next clip.
Even if I were thin, it wouldn't matter because he would find something else.
You lay in bed when I'm coming home. You lay in bed and watch TV. You lay in bed and talk on the phone. You could go out and work. You could pull an income and contribute more than just laying on the bed all day. You're the biggest slob in the world.
Wow, why are these two even married?
Oh, I know. They hate each other. And at the end, of course, at the end of the episode, they were kissing each other. They showed a sunset, and they're sitting out on their porch, and the camera is looking through the window of their house. So, it's all set up and staged. Yeah, he then opens up a ring box, takes a ring out and puts it on her finger. Beautiful ring. And they kiss. And the nanny's looking out the window like, my job here is done.
No, it's
Just
not.
awful. Wasn't it a guy? Yeah, it was a guy or something. I was doing this counseling. My job is done.
Perfect.
Pete.
All right, we got a trucker that likes his fat wife. Ryan?
Really?
What's going on?
You like your fat wife?
Well, she's not really fat. I mean, she's like the medium build.
Okay.
But, I like her like that. I like him women who's got some meat on the bone.
Was she skinny when you married her?
She's probably 125, 130, and we've had 2 kids since we got married, and she has put on some weight, but I don't think I'd have her any other way.
How much does she weigh now?
Probably, I'd say 160, maybe.
All right, so she put on like 30, 35 pounds.
And how tall is she?
About 5'3". I'd say she might be 5'4", but I mean, she's got some belly rolls on her, but she looks good.
All right, well, that's what you're into. That's fine.
Yeah, you don't
There's nothing wrong with that, I guess.
Well, hey, I've been listening to you for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I love y'all, and I'm not going to be the stupid truck driver that stays on the phone all day, so I'm out.
Thank you, my friend.
Bye, mister.
I like that
Goes
call a
Ryan.
lot.
Keep her between the ditches.
We personally offended the guy, I'm sure, and he's still listening and enjoying the program.
He's 10-8.
So you can be honest on your radio show, and people will still listen.
Yeah.
It's just opinions, and, it's just crap that we spew out every day.
Good point, sugar.
All right, let's go to this clip. I guess this is the reason why they don't get a divorce, Anthony. This next clip.
You're so hurt, right? So if you want better, then go get better. I've told you many times, get the hell out. The only reason I like having you around, honestly, is because I don't want to be a single mother out there having to work.
She doesn't want to be a single mother, so that's why her side of the story. That's why she stays with the guy.
Having to work.
Mm-hmm. One of their daughters, they're dodging me. One of the daughters actually wrote on her little chalkboard, "Split up or shut up," because they're just arguing all the time, and in little kitty handwriting is "split up or shut up," because they're constantly fighting with each other. This is just hell. This guy, even her. They're just both in this nightmare that probably sounded good at one point. Yeah, we'll get married, we'll have kids. Their kids are nightmares. Their marriage is a nightmare. He doesn't love her. She doesn't love him. He thinks she's fat. She is fat. It's a mess.
And you know what the sad thing is, though? It really is the kids that suffer.
The kids. What of the children? Yeah.
You stay upstairs. I got everybody ready by myself.
That's your job. We agreed on that. Laura and I made a decision early on that I was going to be the king of the castle.
Chris, we never really did agree on that. You've just told me that over and over. That's your job. That's your job. That's your job. That's your job. What's your job? Go out and work and make the money?
That's exactly my job.
You want a medal?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then he goes, "That's exactly my job." And she goes, "You want to win a medal?" That's what he does.
Oh, my God. He should just quit his job and just start sitting around the house and watch everything collapse around
There you go.
him.
Just quit.
You go out and work, you fat pig, selfish fool.
In families like this, in family situations like this, the guy is working. That's his job. He comes home. She should be working, too, around the house. That's it. There are other situations where the woman also is, has a career. She goes out and works, and in those situations, both of them, if they can't afford to have housekeepers or anything like that, have to contribute to the house. That's how it works. But a woman like this, what she sees is all this, all the stories of the career women that are saying, get in here and help out. You have to help out also, because I work. And they interpret this as something they should be saying. She should be going, hey, you help out. No. He goes to work on a daily basis. You take care of the house. That's how it works. Unless you're well off enough to hire people to do it.
Well-to-do.
Fine. Well-to-do.
What am I spending money on? Do I take care of myself? Do I go get my nails done? No. Do I get my hair done? Not even.
But you could.
Yeah, but you'd bitch about it. So.
No, I don't. I have 5 kids with me. I can't do these things. I'm so stuck. I can't do anything. Laura just lost interest in doing the feminine things. All the foo-foo stuff. And I love that stuff. Oh, I see you got reduced fat chips. Good move.
You know how I feel?
They're probably a little more expensive, but it's worth it.
Oh, what an asshole, man.
Dude, this guy is classic. He is hysterical. Oh, I see you got reduced fat. And then he gives her the up and down on her fat body. He just looks her up and down. Oh, good one.
I got to play the other side of this, though. I mean, the guy wants her to be all ladylike and stuff, but he decided with her to have 5 kids.
5 kids, right. There you go.
Something's going to... I assume something's going to suffer if you're going to have 5
Maybe
kids.
1 or 2 kids like that, she's going to snap back if she's really puts an effort to it. But after 5, you're pretty much saying, that's a miracle to get her to snap
when
back.
You're having... Well, I'm from a big family. When you have 5, 6, we had 7 for a while.
Yeah.
Lost one somewhere. She's still alive. I don't know where she is, though. My mom didn't have time to do lady stuff because her whole time was just trying to raise us.
Spent raising the kids.
Yeah. I mean, I could see maybe 1 or 2 that you could still sneak in some lady stuff.
But 5?
But 5.
It was a funny part. She would try to walk around the house, and he would step on her uterus. And she's trying to walk, and she's just pinned to the floor.
Let's go to Lost Boy, the trucker. Hey, Lost Boy.
Hey, you were talking about wives porking up after you marry them. Oh, I got the reverse. I married my wife. She was a big girl, real big, lazy. The only reason I married her is because I fell in love with her daughter.
Whoa! Are you serious?
No, hold on, you guys. She had just had a baby 6 weeks before we got together.
Oh, so you fell in love in a different way.
The idea of being a daddy.
Okay, gotcha.
I thought he fell in love like, uh-oh.
No.
Good way to get to her.
I got to step in here. Anthony and I did a program once on stepdaughters.
Yeah. Yeah, things that are going on.
And we had fathers admit that they are looking at their stepdaughters.
They're looking at it.
He
goes, these guys are like, yeah, I fell in love with the mom. I moved into the house, and there's nothing going on. I would never do anything to the daughter, but it's a 17 or 16, 17, 18-year-old girl walking around the house
with her little tiny Britney Spears outfits on.
He goes, you're going to look. It's not my daughter, so you're going to look and go, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, they keep to themselves. They don't turn on the perv switch like we like to talk about on the program.
And then I guess after a while of getting used to it, they walk around in their little panties.
Daddy! And you got to go scrap because of that, but you can't think of that. You got to probably focus on something else, otherwise you're going to feel like a complete deviant.
All right, Lost Boy. So she was. You fell in love with her daughter, and she was a big woman, right?
Yep. We were together 5 years. Now,
she was calorically challenged.
Well, the thing was, what's the kicker is, about 5 years before we got together, I had gotten sick of being fat. I'd been fat all my life. I was like 700 pounds.
Oh, my God.
Jesus. Yeah.
Wait, how much?
700 pounds.
You're not the guy ordering the 8... wait, what are they? 8, how do you do shirt sizes?
8X.
Thank you.
We're
all bombing today. Hold on, because, no, I don't know, because I wear medium. What is it, 8XL?
You're looking at me?
What is it though in shirt sizes?
Well, it's not 8M.
8XL?
Yeah, 8XL.
Oh, all right. Because really fast, because my brother's taking pre-orders for these Opie and Anthony Spread the Virus T-shirts.
Yeah.
And hold on. The pre-ordering is going to end any day. Like you have today, maybe tomorrow, maybe Wednesday to pre-order these really cool Opie and Anthony Spread the Virus T-shirts, which are on opieandanthony.com. It relates to this, I got to tell you. My brother's getting freakish sizes from all these truckers from all over America, and one guy wants an 8XL Opie and Anthony Spread the Virus T-shirt. And my brother's like, the design doesn't change. They don't make the logos bigger. So this guy's ordering this massive shirt, and he's going to have the regular Opie and Anthony on the front and Spread the Virus on the back.
Like a little alligator in the corner.
8XL. We're trying to figure the guy has to weigh. That's why
huge.
I'm thinking it might be this guy, like 600-700 pounds.
Dude, you're a trucker and you were that fat?
I couldn't do nothing.
Yeah.
How much are you now? That's the thing. When we got together, I was 190 pounds. It took me. I busted my butt.
Hey, did you get the stomach stapling or no?
No, I didn't. I wanted to, but I thought, well, I'm going to try to lose it myself first.
You lost about 500 pounds?
Yeah. I lost about 100 pounds a year.
Did you have, like, all that extra skin, or was there, that's a huge loss.
I was a lot younger, so I had the loose skin, but nothing like what you see people that have that stomach stapling.
Yeah, okay. All right.
But anyway, she, make this quick, she was a big girl. I still loved her. We ended up having all kinds of problems, and we got a divorce. You're gonna want to use the C-word alert.
Oh boy, hold on, fella. We like when you guys warn us.
Warning, C-word alert, C-word alert, warning.
I know it's hacky, by the way. That's what it's supposed to be. Hacky.
That stupid cunt now has dropped 250 pounds, is sleeping with some fucking nigger.
Jesus Christ!
We have to have the N-word alert.
Well, anyway, like I said, she's lost all this weight, and she looks incredible, and now I don't have a damn chance with her because she hates me. And
wow.
But I just had to let you guys know that, man. You guys are awesome. Little Jimmy Norton, you're awesome.
Thanks,
buddy.
buddy.
Have a good day.
Thanks, yeah, that's one of the biggest laughs I'll have for a while. Bravo, man. Bravo. All right. Anyway, just to finish, if you want to pre-order your Opie and Anthony Spread the Virus T-shirts, you're running out of time. I'm telling you. You can email Dr. Duck.
Dr. Duck.
I guess it's an email my brother's checking. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's got going on over there.
Dr. Duck
over at
with
his apartment. But it's Doctor, spell out Doctor, D-U-K at AOL.com to pre-order your Opie and Anthony Spread the Virus T-shirts. Dr. D-U-K at AOL.com. All that info's up on opieandanthony.com. What do you have in front of you, Jimmy?
Just this thing that someone handed us. I think I've seen this.
Okay. We have more clips, Anthony.
Uh-huh.
He'll never change.
He's not going to change in a week. You know, he's just not. See, you don't know him. Everybody always thinks he's Mr. Wonderful. You know, so one day of him taking care of me doesn't impress me. Yeah, I can't do anything right. It's just, it doesn't matter what I do. I can't cook right or clean right or raise the kids right, or nothing's good enough for him. I've gone where I've tried to be overly nice and do everything he wants and all, and that doesn't work.
I love when they get him crying on this. Always. Even the guy was like getting all emotional and tearing up and crying on the episode. Yes.
She's
fat pig. Yeah, low fat chips. Good one.
By the way, someone came up with the size, Anthony.
Yeah.
Fat fuck. FF.
Oh, double F?
The size is double F for fat fuck. Jesus. Well, you know, that's the goal of just about every show out there on TV.
Yeah.
To get people crying. Yep. Even the sitcoms have to do their teary eyeball show.
Well, this whole thing, you could just tell this is all in the editing. It's all in the editing. They shoot for 10 days, whatever it is, and then they piece this together. I'm sure they take some of the days where they're being nice to each other early on and stick that at the end of the show to make it look like they solved the problem. And I'm sure at the end of the show they have plenty of footage of them yelling at each other, and they use that earlier on in the show. It's all just about how they make it look.
Well,
like
'cause-
they're leaving the house, a nice, happy couple.
Because TV has to wrap up everything nicely.
Yes, it does. I'm like, what? They put this commitment in, and by luck, every time they go to a house, they fix the problem? That just happens? They're that amazing? There isn't one show that they just walk out and go, I don't know what to tell you. You guys are doomed.
You talk about reality shows. Why can't they just be honest and just show one of these episodes where they just couldn't get anything
Couldn't
done?
get anything done. You're a bunch of lowlives and losers. Die.
We tried, but this is what happened.
Yep, we tried.
That's the show I'd watch.
Burn the house down.
Knowing it's
Lock
not
the
going to be
doors.
wrapped up into a nice, tight little bow at the end of the show. Ugh.
What did I do?
Nothing.
Laura, what did I do?
Just how you come in the door, you drop your stuff and say, yeah, well, another 3 women thought I looked like Mel Gibson today. I mean, things like that. You know, driving in the car and saying, oh, Laura, look at that girl. Isn't she hot over there? You know.
If you want me to have eyes for you, I need you to do something for me.
But
I need you to lose weight.
There you go. That's what he says. He points out hot chicks to her all the time. Hey, check her out.
Superficial people, I don't think looks matter. Some folks weigh 100 pounds, but I want someone fatter. I want a girl who'll fit me to a T. A woman who'll look good on me. Say, are you about a size 14? Are you about a size 14? In order to get victims, you've got to lie and trick them. So I put my arm inside a sling. I've got her in my sights, she's appropriately fat. I'll wait for her to notice me, I hope she fed her cat. She's perfect, yes, but one more thing remains yet to be seen. Is she about a size 14? She'll see me with this couch, I'll get her in the van. I'll punch her in the face and drive away, and that's the plan. I'll cut off all her skin and wear it like a dress. I'll dump her in the ocean, let the cops clean up the mess. Are you about a size 14? Are you about a size 14? If you want to find the one, you need a girl who weighs a ton. And she's also gotta be naive. I'll keep her in a well, they'll never ever find her. I'll tuck my dick between my legs, you'll think it's a vagina. I'll look just like a girl, by golly, I'll have fun. But for now, be quiet, shh, don't make a sound, 'cause here she comes.
Can I give you a hand with that? You look a little handicapped.
She's coming towards the van. I'll ask her to get in. I'll check her tag, and if she fits, I'll cut off all her skin. Are you about a size 14? Are you about a size 14? My hobbies include sewing. If you like me, let's get going. And I'll put you in a hole where you can scream. I'll bet you she's a size 14. I'm looking for a size 14. She brought this on herself because she offered me her help, and she's an idiot for trusting me. Are you about a size 4? His plan was worth the wait. He's got her in his trunk. She took the bait and now she's out of luck.
That's one of our favorite things from Silence of the Lambs, the musical by the Kaplan brothers.
Dude, I love the line where he goes, something about feeding the cat. It's like, that's how great this is. They stay true to the film.
Yeah,
it's
little
just
details.
brilliant, man.
We're going to have to find another hit off this thing.
Yeah.
We played that one. We've played...
Push the lotion.
Yeah, put the fucking lotion in the basket. And we have tried If I Could Smell Her.
Yeah. You got to take it home and
yeah, we'll find
buddy
another
up
hit.
to it.
Let's go to Vicky in Jersey. Vicky,
Hey, what's up?
what's up?
Hello.
Vicky.
We actually I was talking to my boyfriend, and we've had this talk about getting fat, and he's claimed he doesn't care, but it's me. It's all on my end. I don't feel, when he started dating me, I was 140 pounds. I don't feel I should gain over that regardless of what he says. So I'm the one running
Right.
while he's there going, nah, don't worry about it. Have that ice cream, whatever.
Is he afraid you're going to leave him?
I don't think so, because he's standing here right now smiling, but...
There's some of those guys, they want to pork up their chicks so they don't leave, or
Yeah.
they keep them fat.
That's some guys that like fatty chasers. I'm not saying that he is, but a lot of guys they have this horrible motherly fear of abandonment.
Oh, geez, I work in an obesity lab, and I'm terrified of it. I see the models, and I shake till I go home, and I just run right out.
What's an obesity lab?
I work...
Please tell me you put fat people in cages.
No, I'm a medical student, so I work with trying to come up with drugs or whatnot.
It's
to
all
fight
about
obesity.
the food you eat, for the most part.
Oh yeah, but you'd be amazed on how much they don't want to hear. Hey, put the fork down. That's not what they want.
Right.
You know, Anthony, I think I'm going to be a little too lazy to try out my new bit on the streets of New York. I think I want to hand that one over to the listeners.
The listeners?
Because this is a lot of audience participation going on these days. You want to take my bit and run with it, and then maybe I'll do a few as the leader.
Right.
Basically, you walk up to one of these outdoor cafes, you see someone that's just not taking care of themselves, having a very, very fat type of lunch, and they're a big person, and you just look them in the eye, tape it for the radio, and say, and you wonder why you're fat, and see what kind of reaction you get.
You know, when you see someone really fat sitting there eating a salad or some grilled chicken, you're like, all right, that person's trying to get things moving. You know, and it's not easy, but when you see somebody really overweight eating something really bad, it's like, look, I understand addiction, but there is a time where you have to take responsibility and just try to do the right thing.
You usually see them in the malls, and there's at least two of them.
Yeah.
Two big fatties sitting there at the food court just stuffing their faces. Ugh. Looking at the girls.
Thanks for that.
Thank you, Vicky.
I'm self-conscious about my torso, but you know what? I've never blamed anybody but myself. When I eat, I put weight on. That's the way it is. I don't exercise. I'm lazy. When I don't eat or I eat healthy, I lose weight. That's reality. Make a decision, fatzos.
You gain and lose weight fast.
You look like you've lost weight now.
I love you both.
Now you look like
you really
a lot trimmer.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Like you'll put it on fast, and then you'll lose it fast.
Have you been to that gym in Chelsea?
Some guy was giving me all kinds of flack for something he misunderstood that I was doing in the steam room. This guy hurt his leg, and I'm leaning over, and I'm trying to fix his foot while we're in the steam room, and all of a sudden this guy walks in and goes, "I need $35,000."
Yeah, get that story. We're just about done with this segment.
Man.
We'll seg right into the next one.
Hawk, get that story for Ope.
But first, it's Tammy from Maine. It's in the post there, Hawk. Tammy.
Hello.
What's up, Tammy?
Not much. I just listening to you guys talk about fat people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And I'm 188 pounds.
188. How tall a gal
Hopefully
are you?
Hopefully you're 6'3".
5'3".
You're 5'3", 188.
Yep.
And how long have you been that weight?
Well, actually, I lost 100 pounds.
Oh, good. Okay.
It's taken me 2 years to get there.
Were you like a big chubby girl and everything?
Extremely.
Always growing up?
And no, I got married and got extremely fat.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
How what was your weight when you got married?
Actually, when I started going out with him, I was 140.
140.
And then by the time we got married, I was 160. And then I just kept getting bigger and bigger.
What was your highest weight there?
303.
303.
And
now you lost 115 pounds?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's very, very, very hard, but you just have to reach a point where you can't stand yourself anymore.
Do you exercise? I'm sorry.
Yeah, every day.
Cool.
What made you get so fat after you got married?
I weren't used to, I was raised really strict, and you had to eat at the table, and you couldn't have any junk food. And then I just got
so
married,
now you're out of
and
the
I was
house, you're on your own, you're like a grown woman, you got your husband, and you went crazy.
She's like a Catholic girl banging.
Right, exactly. You were banging food.
Pretty much, yeah. There's not much to do in Maine anyway.
Yeah, Maine. Wow.
All right, Tammy, well, keep up the good work
Good luck.
there. Good luck to you.
Keep up your good nature.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
All right, there goes Tammy.
Bye.
That's cool. Someone lose 115 pounds, that's not easy.
Yeah. See, it can be done.
We got another clip from Marriage 911.
How am I going to do this? I don't know what makes Chris happy. How can I make you happy? What can I do to make you happy? What do you want me to do to make you happy?
She had to continue to say it over and over and over.
How can I bestow joy upon you? I don't know what to do for you that's going to make you happy. I tried for 9 years. Nothing worked. So what would you like me to do? Tell me.
One of the things that you can do is quit asking me.
Oh, these two just...
They're just doomed. I don't care who you send to that house. Once they leave, it's over, Johnny. This marriage is done. Walk around the house like that. And let me tell you something. This is a lot of people. A lot of people are in this situation. And they stay together for the kids or because they don't want the embarrassment. Or
and also they realize how expensive a divorce would be.
There you go.
And how many don't even say it? How many guys think this about their wives or whatever, and it's like, oh, you fat pig, and just don't say it.
Just mumbled under their breath, and the resentment is just underlying, bubbling all the time. Yeah, there you go.
All right, I guess we got the wrap-up clip here.
All right.
I'm thinking. I'm the nice one. I don't know what this means. Let's take a listen. Marriage 911.
Quit picking. Quit blaming me for the past. You know what?
Past meaning like 3 days ago.
3 days ago and beyond. Okay, I've been a major...
It's going to be that easy for you to change.
No, it's not going to be that easy to change, Laura.
Okay.
How else is it going to work?
You stay out of my way. We bring the kids up. You help when I ask. And we'll get divorced when the kids get older.
This is not what we're doing. This is not why I called.
I don't really care that Chris is trying for one day. Big deal. So you did one task assignment for me, and of course you're Mr. Wonderful again as usual. Oh, your husband's so nice. He's so wonderful. Ugh. And the second he walks out the door, it's back to, yeah, well, you know, this is the real me, so just deal with it like you've told me in the past.
We're talking about now. Quit going to the past.
I'm talking about a week ago.
A week ago, I was a...
Okay, so now all of a sudden you have this miraculous change because there's a marriage counselor in our house telling us, okay, and you're putting on a show as usual. That's all I'm saying.
It's not a
and I'm coming
show,
across
Laura.
looking like a total bitch. I'm really the one who's the nice person, okay? Not you.
Wow, she's got some balls.
Well, the guy is actually trying. He's saying, look, here we go. I'm going to try now. And she ain't even giving him a chance. Not even a chance. That's doomed right there.
Yeah.
If you're in that situation... Buy that motorboat. Nice little fishing spot off Modesto.